Thank you, everyone, for coming to the press conference of Jason Stacy and Anton Dubrov. I'll start with the first question and then hands up for questions, please. Gentlemen, of course, congratulations. Your charger has won the Australian Open for the second time in a row. How does it feel?
Good.
Of course.
It feels good.
Yeah, it feels not bad. It's not bad, you know. I don't know. What do you say?
I don't know. That's just all I feel.
I mean, what do you think? I don't know. It just happened, didn't it? Like, it still feels like we're out there a little bit, you know. We haven't really settled in yet, but it's pretty exciting, obviously. I mean, it's hard for us. I think, we're the coaches, in our different areas, but, I mean, we're during the match and straight after the match and on the walk here, we were already talking about the things that we need to work on. So it's just, that's what our job is to always be finding things to keep moving, keep being better, so.
I think it's going to be as last year. We're going to realize maybe a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
For a moment, we're just like dizzy, not dizzy, like happy, not happy. So it's like
That's right.
a mix of emotions.
Exactly.
Questions X. Maxim.
Jason, am I right that there already no signature on your head?
Of course there's a signature on my head, man.
Still, okay. So do you understand that it will be, if it's lucky for this time, it could be lucky for any other tournament?
It's going to be worse.
I mean, it might get worse, actually, yeah. Now they're trying to say I get a tattoo of this on my head. I'm like, I don't know about that.
We're thinking about to go maybe on the back a little bit, on the belly.
Yeah, it's just going to start spreading, so no. It was just for now. Every tournament we always find something that we're doing and we just kind of go with that, but yeah. On match days, it's just a autograph signature, and then she writes random things on my ear. So today was my name in case I get lost, so I'll remember my name.
I think next one is gonna be like a blood type or something.
Yeah, maybe. Oh no, she said no. She said next one she's gonna write. Please follow me on my Instagram thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we'll see. Yeah, just for fun. It was cool.
Aryna was just saying before that she, she went through some rough times when the U.S. Open final, and that sort of motivated her to dedicate herself to improve some things. What did that look like, and what was your focus on the last few months? What did you take from that match that needed to change?
You mean from the U.S. Open, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what she said. She mentioned it.
I would say that I think Coco also said the same about the final of US Open, that it wasn't the best match from both sides. But we're trying to find a way how we can still be able to play our style even if you're not playing the best. So we try to work more on the volley side, on a drive volley, to go more to the net, just push yourself to go more in front. Because if you cannot if you cannot play on the baseline, if you cannot hit winners from the baseline as usual, you need to find some other ways. So we try to improve this part. We're also trying to improve some, like all other parts, like serve, return, everything. It's just like you have to improve all the time, everything. But I think specifically it's just like movement stuff and more focus to be able to finish on the net.
I think. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to add. I think the other side. One was the technical side. We had Gavin come back and help us out just to kind of fine-tune some of the technical stuff to give her real good clarity on what she's doing. So, if she did happen to miss a shot, she knew exactly why and then what to do about it. So it gives that sense of control. And I think the other big part, especially this last preseason, she was even more so kind of opening herself up, be a bit more vulnerable, be a bit more open to coaching, and be willing just to go, okay, no matter what, she trusts all of us, she's going to just do it. And so, as you see in the matches, no matter how she's feeling, she's just sticking to that strategy that we know, is the best plan for her. So I think it's a combination of a lot of those things. It's been a big part.
Eleanor?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, we're used to seeing Aryna kind of having emotional ups and downs, but this whole tournament, she's just seemed so kind of calm and in control. Is that experience at being at this stage? Is it the confidence, in her game, being super confident in everything she's doing out there? What do you think?
I think she's much better hiding her emotions.
There you go.
No, I think she realized, for example, sometimes she understands when it started and she can catch herself earlier and just, okay, this is happening right now, just slow down. And she, wherever it goes, what direction, she knows what to do. Maybe she's not do it all the time, but she understands what's happening. And she knows that if she will just follow there, she's gonna lost all the control. So right now, at least she understands few shots or few points. And she understands, okay, I have to come back to my routine, to my rhythm. So she's more aware when she has to start to take control of herself more.
Neil?
Sorry, do you want to say anything else?
Oh, no, just agree with what Anton's saying. Like, that's been the plan for years is, first was making her more aware of what was happening. She used to ask, like, well, what do I do? What do I do? It's like, it wasn't really the point of giving the answer what to do in that moment. It was just her to start to be more self-aware of those situations and then give her the tools on what to do about it. But as Anton already said, like, her awareness of when she's kind of feeling where she might lose a bit of control was happening earlier and earlier and earlier. So now she's a bit more, I guess you say, like, within herself. So I think it's just really the same as what Anton's saying. It's been a big part. It's been a process. It's not like some overnight thing. Suddenly and as Anton said, she's just hiding it really well, and it's not guaranteed it's going to be that way every week. So, but that's what makes her so dangerous and so powerful as well is that part of her. So it's beautiful.
Just ask you, relating to that, the business with the head signing, how important is it to create a fun atmosphere and a relaxed atmosphere off the court that's helped her on the court this fortnight?
I mean, it's all right. You want to go first? Or?
No.
No, I think it's crucial. It's an important key element to any performance, to development, to, we're in a lot of, as you guys know, it's all year nonstop, just pressure, attention, trying to get better. As I just said, we just finished winning a Grand Slam, and we're already talking about what we need to work on and what didn't go well, and what we're going to do about it. You know what I mean? And so I think it's very important, from just an emotional standpoint, from a neurological, like more neuroscience based, like just how our brains work, and just having those times to just, people learn better and they pay more attention and they're a bit more fresh, if they have a little bit of fun, have a bit of creativity. So I think it's good to have that mix, which again allows her to have that good balance of emotional control.
To show that this year, because after winning the first one under the pressure of last year, she's been able to show everyone here that she likes to have fun as well.
Yeah, it's cruel. That's the other side of that too. Is like, that's who she is.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. It's like I think one of our first, not our first. I think our first year when we started to work with Aryna as a coach, and I talk a lot with Jason. I think half of our conversation was about that. We're talking about Aryna as a person.
That's right.
And it's always kind of like there's a person, you need to work with the person, and then with the athlete. So if you understand that Aryna is like she's having fun, she's trying to catch this fun everywhere, but we're also trying to keep it like a balance, okay, fun and discipline. So she's keep working, she's enjoying the process. So when she's on the court, she's not just like, okay, it's pressure, but it's also some fun. You're just adding it and she's trying to find it also. She's more smiling right now on the court. Sure. So that's why our first, I think, year of conversation was about like, okay, we need to solve the problem as a person. And then we're going to work with athlete.
That's what I'm talking about, my man. Yeah.
Last couple, Courtney?
Yeah. And you guys were just saying, as you're walking to press conference, you're already talking about what could be improved, what, what went wrong. And I'm curious how you balance, though, that drive and that ambition to constantly improve, to have that rhythm and that motivation, while also taking the time to stop and celebrate wins and celebrate victories. Do you ever let the air out of the balloon a little bit, or is it constantly just having to push her forward?
I think it's like the same as you. For example, if any person would try to work on himself, like in the gym, you also, it's like, okay, you have like a week and few days you're just like, okay, you're just pushing yourself, and then like one day you just don't want to do anything. You just want to lay down, you want to watch TV, Netflix, whatever. And this is the moments where you can catch yourself, okay, so what can I do? This is the moment when you can not just work on the physical part, but just at the mental side here. You're not going to work like 100% or 150%. Just work, okay, 70, but with quality. And the same is here. So, yes, for sure, we're going to enjoy today, tomorrow, couple of days, but this is business like, so we have to keep working. And I think it started also from our side with Jason. We're also thinking how we can improve. So as we can improve, and if we're not giving ourselves this kind of air or space, like, okay, we can enjoy, we'll not have this pressure. No, it's like you in charge of the player, and you have to keep this level from your side, so she will also will try to go there all the time. She is really motivated, but it's also sometimes you have those days when you just don't want to do anything, and this is where the team, I think, is the most important part.
I guess it goes to that same thing where it's always like, one of the things we've been saying from the start too is like, for lack of a better way of saying, put some context what I'm going to say, but like, it doesn't matter how you feel. You know, like people always talk about discipline and this and that. It's like, well, discipline is doing the things that you know you need to do regardless of how you're feeling. And so some of the things that we've been working on as well is giving her like tangible physical things to do with her body or her breathing, whatnot, like that will help her make her start to feel a certain way. You know, so just keeping that discipline. And I forgot what else I was going to say, but there was something that you said that made me think about it. But either way, I think, you know, actually I'll tell him, like, one of the things for us is like Anton's saying is, you know, we wanted to always get better. So our job really in different ways is to make sure we have the right people doing the right things at the right time, and that includes toward each other. So we're always reminding each other or asking each other or helping each other just to make sure that we're all, like, we see in the same thing. You know, are we all on the same page, and making sure that we're also paying attention and that we're ready no matter how we're feeling that day. Because if we're expecting Aryna to do that, then we need to have that same expectation toward ourselves.
It's like when I've heard also first from Jason was because he wasn't sleeping much last couple of years, and I was like, how you have your energy like keep going, because he had a lot of like presentation and work to do and everything. And he told me like, whatever I'm doing, like for example, I can give myself like 5 minutes just to relax, but when time is started for me, this is the most important thing right now. No matter what I have outside of this like, job or presentation, whatever, in this moment right now, I'm here and I'm doing my 100% right now. So that's what we also trying to bring to the practice or any conversations. Like what we're doing right now is the most important. Wherever you feel, if you can give yourself 40% today, you cannot run, okay, just let's do this, but we have to keep this level as high as we can.
I mean, sorry, I just want to say I didn't realize that you listen to me so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's the first time I heard of this. Like, I'm joking. I'm joking. Sorry.
All right, thank you, everyone. We have to finish it there because you have to get back to the locker room.
Okay, we'll go do some business. Thanks, guys.
Wide World of Sports is your home of the Australian Open.
With highlights of every match of the AO, the on-court interviews, and every day with the morning serve, you'll be ahead of the game.
So click that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing this Australian Open.